this was all about like some of the executions of the Campus Experts
Sure.
program, the ideologies, and what was there on the operational point of view. What was there
Right.
on the community point of view? What do you think about
Sure.
Campus Experts in that way?
I mean, Campus Experts has always been a wonderful community. That's why Campus Experts won an award in 2018 for being the most welcoming tech community. They're just a wonderful group of people. One of the really cool things about the way 3.0 works is that the Campus Experts have this like huge repository of knowledge. So Campus Experts, like, they open issues for all of their events, and in those issue templates, like, they have to put down learnings from the event, what worked and what didn't. They talk about venues that worked and didn't. They share what's called the community assessment. So the community assessment is the best bit of the training. I don't know if it still exists. The community assessment is like the best bit of the training because it's like an essay where they analyze their community, and like, there are now thousands of these things, and they're like such a useful resource. And one of the really difficult things about being a student leader is that there's like every 3 years, all of your school loses its brains, right? Like if you imagine like you start running the club and then like you start running a club in year 2, year 3, you graduate and you leave some second years behind. And then a year later, like, they've graduated. Like, there's a constant turnover of experience. One of the really cool things about the Campus Experts community is it like gives that consistency. So like, even if you are the second campus expert in your school, when you join, you can look up all of the issues of the campus expert who was at your school before you and see how they did things. And so it makes it like a place that like continues growing in knowledge, unlike most student communities where it's really difficult to keep hold of knowledge because people graduate. And so that makes it really special. And also, like, you can see that it means a lot to people by the fact that, like, in this chat now, there are like several people who, I've been Campus Experts alumni for like multiple years now, and they're still hanging around. So yeah, it's a really lovely and close community. One of the things I'm really excited about for OnePath's recent changes is one of the things that did get lost a little bit with Campus Experts 3.0 versus the earlier things. The earlier things, everyone felt very close because they came through those cohorts together, because you would come through in batches. And then when it was just like, everyone kind of came through when they came through, people would join the program not knowing anyone. And so that sense of community is like between, having someone join the program with you is something that is like, I understand anyway, sorry if I'm saying something wrong here, Wampa, is something that's like back in Campus Experts. I'm really excited to see how that shakes out. I think that'll be really nice.
Definitely. And actually, it's a really great community to be in. And we already have so many different projects going on. I just love it. And I just go randomly into the older things, whatever is going on. I just hop into a specific channel if there's a discussion going on. It's so great. And that is the thing about Campus Expert that is staying with us. And that is something I really love about it.
Community projects, like, I don't know if it's still around. So a lot of Campus Experts happens in one GitHub repo. In the root of that repo, people just used to like throw like their own slide decks and stuff. And like, that's an example of like, something that's a really small project, like a collaborative slide deck. But like, I remember it was Gwen's slide deck. It was built in that JavaScript framework for slides. But Gwen's slide deck was like one of the most collaborated on things in Campus Experts, because it was just like people needed a slide deck a lot, and it was built in JavaScript, and it was really popular. And it's just like little projects like that everyone touched over the course of being a Campus Expert were really special and super cool. I'm sorry, but I completely interrupted you again.
No, actually, that's actually perfect. Like, I remember using Amy's slide deck. We had collaborated on that a lot. And I was actually using it like throughout my whole talks. Like, whatever I wanted to use, I used that. Like the first intro video, what she added, and I have used it in at least 15 talks. So that is the thing about the collaboration inside of Campus Experts. Everyone was learning within themselves. Everyone was getting something out of it. And if I talk about that particular ideology that has been staying with all of the different programs as well, for example, the Stream Team program, what we have so many great people streaming right now. And whatever we learn, we just share in the channel. Whatever things we make, we just share in the channel. And it's so great to have this particular community. And I just want to thank you for just starting this whole ideology in the first place.
My pleasure, and literally my job. So I'm very grateful to have had the opportunity to do it. And hey, Deepak, thanks for joining.